It would have been smarter for me to do this on Hobbit Day, which is Bilbo and Frodo's birthday, but I did miss that. Shame. Shame. I've been wanting to make a joke with this little bell for so long. I finally got to do it. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Live! Hello. Welcome to my Hobbit hole. Happy October. I feel like it's kind of a tradition at this point where every autumn I just, bust out the Hobbit ears and become my true form. And today we are going to do something a little different. Now, while this is still technically going to be a crafting video, it's going to be a different kind of craft, and even better in my opinion, because in the end I get to eat it. For a while now, I have been fascinated with the art of making food into a sculpture of some sort, making it as realistic as possible. 1000% it is definitely something that looks easy, but then when you try to do it, takes skill. But I have watched a couple of YouTube videos on it, so. Now, in that subject of making food into an art, I am specifically thinking of Christine McConnell, and if you've never seen her or heard of her or watched her show on Netflix, she is a goddess among bakers and crafters everywhere. I wanted to start October off right, and I wanted to make my own Hobbit gingerbread house. And I'm going to try to make this as realistic as I can. I honestly have never baked anything aside from crescent rolls and cookies that come in a can. Am I overestimating my ability to get this done? Probably. In the spirit of Lord of the Rings, it will be a quest. So I'm going to get all the ingredients I need together, and then we will talk about what my plans are. But while I do that, let's go over to sponsor Rachel to talk about the sponsor of this video. Hello. So yes, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. I was super excited when they approached me because I am a huge fan of meal kit services, and I've been using them for a few years now. So basically what it is 3 meals that are sent right to your door with all of the ingredients that you'll need to make the meals, and it also includes super easy to follow recipe cards. Pretty much all you have to do is follow instructions, and you don't have to go out and buy each ingredient individually. It's also nice for me because it's a way for me to kind of expand my cooking experience. They have a choice of 20 plus chef curated seasonal recipes that are delivered to your door each week. You can choose to either get them every week or you can skip a week. For instance, I usually do once or twice a month. And it's also nice because you can cater your meals to your food preferences, whether that be vegetarian, so on and so forth. HelloFresh is now from $5.66 per serving, and you can get 8 free meals by going to HelloFresh.com and using my code RachelMaxi80 for a total of $80 off your first month. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's get back to Hobbit Rachel. Welcome back. In order to make this, I was thinking that I want to make the whole Hobbit hill and the Hobbit hole, including the door. To do this, I think what I'm going to do is make the actual door out of gingerbread cookie. For the hill, I will make that out of gingerbread, the more cakey gingerbread. My plan is to make a sheet of that and then kind of layer it and carve it to look like a hill. I bought a ton of cake decorating supplies that all looked like they were important, so for now, the most important part is actually making the food. So I've looked up a couple recipes, one for the actual gingerbread cake and then the gingerbread cookie part. Basically what I need: brown sugar, ground ginger, salt, cinnamon, pure vanilla extract, molasses, baking soda, ground cloves, ground nutmeg, flour, and then eggs, which my microphone is resting on right now, so I will not disturb. So those are my supplies. They are pretty much the same either way. I guess it just depends on the amount of things you use. Oh, and butter. I'm scared. I'm gonna make a mess. Yeah. So I guess it doesn't matter too much, but we can start with the actual gingerbread cookie. First, I will need 3 1/4 cups of flour. Oh, and it's already everywhere, so that's good. Oh. Oh, that's pungent. Stings the nostrils. Butter. Oh, this smells like Christmas. Grandma's. All right, take your time. Just keeps going. A half. So that is all the ingredients. Now I need to whisk this all together. I'm just now finding out that the website suggests that I was supposed to do that in stages. Oops. So it says divide the dough into 2 equal portions and form them each into a ball. Then gently use your hands to flatten each ball into a 1-inch thick disc. Wrap tightly in plastic wrap and chill in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. So let's do that. Gotta say, the best part about baking as an adult, I can do this all I want. I am waiting for the oven to preheat, and then I'm gonna stick that gingerbread in the oven. The ingredients were pretty much the same, but I did follow the instructions a little bit better on the order of ingredients to add and when to mix them and such. Can we just look at the size of this flame right now? And then it will go in for an hour. It was kind of nice to make something. Like I said, I have not baked anything in my entire life. So there is a chance that things could go horribly wrong, but I guess that's the exciting part of watching me, right? The chance of imminent disaster. I will check in when the dough is ready to form into my little hobbit door, so I will see you then.
Eventually,
I have my chilled cookie discs. Pretty much only want to make the circle door, and then I think, as crazy as it seems, I want to make kind of a cookie base for the whole cake. Have all my little gingerbread fence posts, and then I have my door. The gigantic landmass that I was planning to make my base on did not work. It was very gooey, and then as I was transferring it, it fell onto the floor. It was essentially Kevin from The Office, a chili incident. Taken a circular cutting board I have and put it on this fancy little cake decorating table. I do have my gingerbread loaf here. It's a little dry. This is going to be kind of the hill, and then we will have the door, and then I guess the front yard will have to be made of like frosting or something. Something like that. Alright, so now we have our lumpy atrocity. I'm going to move that to the side for now, and I am going to roll out my fondant. Woof. Yep. I might put just a flat plane of fondant here and then attach the door to that. I swear eventually it will look cool. Maybe. Doesn't quite look right. I didn't think this one through. No, I did not. So I didn't really take into account the thickness of the door and how that actually wouldn't make sense. So I think what I'm gonna do is make a door out of fondant and stick that on there instead. And then eventually I can go over with icing and all that stuff to hide all the flaws and then do the paint job, which I think will possibly salvage all this. I know it literally looks like a pile of hot garbage right now, but I have faith. So I'm gonna get those fondant details on and hopefully we can just do a time lapse. Take a nap. I swear to God, if I drop it right now and destroy everything. Can you imagine? So yes, here she is. Technically, it's definitely more of a cake, but it's still a gingerbread cake, so it's definitely a little bulgy. I don't know if it was like that before or if it's just kind of settling into itself now. That's alright, you know, Hobbit holes aren't perfect, right? I am so happy that I could at least execute kind of the idea that was in my head. And I like that the food coloring gel kind of made it shiny in some places. So that's cool. And my little pumpkin. But yes, she is complete. I definitely have decided that fondant is my new favorite thing in the whole world. And now every single party I go to is gonna get a cake made. But yeah, that is it. I always love watching cake decorating videos, so I know that mine wasn't quite as aesthetic as some of these professionals, but I had fun. So I hope you guys had fun watching too. Again, thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Happy October. It is officially spooky season. I love you guys whether you're new or old to this channel. If you're new here and you feel like sticking around, feel free to subscribe. I upload every week and we have fun here. That smell good? I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, I forgot to light my candles. Dang it. Watching food, no. Food crafting. I don't know. And I am going to try as many. Hey Google, how many tablespoons in 3/4 cup?
0.75 US cup is equal to 12 US tablespoons.
Yeah.
Multiply the volume value by 16.
All right. No need to show off. Oh my God, such a mess. You know, I did this thinking this would be appetizing looking, but let me tell you, it does not look appetizing right now.
Hello.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Gotta use my muscles. Frodo, stop farting and scaring yourself.